Right now at 10, Charlie Kirk's alleged killer caught. Who turned him in and the cryptic message found on the bullet.
Plus, health officials speaking out after West Nile is found in La Crosse.
And the farmers market has a new La Crosse location. See how the new spot is doing.
Watching WKDT La Crosse, this is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 10. I'm Emily Brown.
And I'm Ken Kozarowski. The man accused in the shooting death of conservative activist Charlie Kirk is now in custody.
News 8 Now's Brooklyn Hine joins us with the details. Brooklyn.
Suspect Tyler Robinson is currently being held without bail in Utah and is expected to make his first court appearance on Tuesday. The 22-year-old from Utah was arrested less than 33 hours after the deadly shooting at Utah Valley University. Sources say Robinson's father saw the photos released by authorities and confronted his son. The father then reached out to a youth pastor close with the family who contacted the U.S. Marshals.
A family member of Tyler Robinson reached out to a family friend who contacted the Washington County Sheriff's Office with information that Robinson had confessed to them or implied that he had committed the incident.
Investigators believe Robinson acted alone when he fired a single shot that hit Kirk in the neck.
Investigators interviewed a family member of Robinson who stated that Robinson had become more political in recent years. Inscriptions on the 3 unfired casings read, "Hey fascist!" Catch!
Video from the FBI shows what appears to be Robinson jumping off a rooftop after the shooting. President Trump announced the arrest on Fox News and called for Robinson to face the ultimate punishment.
He's going to be found guilty, I would imagine, and I hope he gets the death penalty. What he did, Charlie Kirk was the finest person. He didn't deserve this.
Friday night, Kirk's widow, Erica Kirk, spoke publicly for the first time since his death.
To everyone listening tonight across America, the movement my husband built will not die. It won't. I refuse to let that happen.
Charlie Kirk's funeral will reportedly be next week in his home state of Arizona. Reporting from the studio, Brooklyn Hine, News 8 Now.
La Crosse police are investigating a north side shooting. It happened around 2 a.m. at the 1700 block of George Street. 2 people were taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. La Crosse PD says it is an isolated incident and remains an active investigation. If you have any information, call 608-782-7575.
La Crosse confirmed its first human case of the West Nile virus this year. Wisconsin now has 10 human cases with 8 people hospitalized. Health officials say besides long sleeves and bug spray, you can remove standing water around your home. Mosquitoes breed in areas where water collects.
The other way that we prevent this and have done a great job over the years is not allowing things like standing tires to be in neighborhoods or having homes or niches for water to pool and then for those mosquitoes to lay their eggs.
Most people with West Nile don't get sick, but severe cases can cause brain swelling.
Missy Hughes is resigning as CEO of the Wisconsin Economic Development Corporation. Governor Tony Evers appointed the Viroqua native to the position in 2019. Since then, the governor says she's helped secure over $8 billion in investments and retained 45,000 jobs. Her resignation takes effect September 19th. Now, the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel reports Hughes is resigning to potentially run for governor.
Tomorrow, La Crosse residents will step out in pink to raise funds for breast cancer support. The money helps local research at Gunderson's Kabara Cancer Research Institute, focusing on tumor genetics and treatment responses. It also funds patient programs like financial aid and free rides to treatment.
When someone's going through cancer or cancer treatment, people are often asking, what can I do? What should I do? And this is a great way that you can show up for your community.
Last year, the event raised $443,000. They hope to raise over $500,000 this year. The event kicks off tomorrow at 9 a.m. You can register online or at the event.
La Crosse's downtown farmers market is now at a new spot. The market has moved over to City Hall's parking lot. It comes after the city fenced off Cameron and Burns parks Tuesday, citing safety concerns.
It went well for the first couple of months, and we've really just seen kind of an increase in rowdy behavior, not so great things, and just a downward trend in sales and people coming to the market.
Both parks are shut down for the foreseeable future. Burns Park was the latest to host the farmers market. The market will be at City Hall for the rest of the season, which ends in October. Coming up, it's the Friday Night Frenzy.
All the local scores and highlights in just a few minutes.
And we have a warm weekend ahead of us as summertime heat returns into the area. I'll have a full look at your forecast coming up right after the break.
We don't want to see homeowners falling through their floors.
Certainly not.
So as the symptom goes, moisture, mildew, mold, any of that stuff.
That's bad. Wood doesn't like water. Every house that is on a crawl space needs an encapsulation.
It's so important, man. If this doesn't get done, like what happens to polite society, man?
When your flooring's in jeopardy, ain't nobody safe.
Innovative Basement Authority is now Groundworks. Schedule a free inspection.
Fleet Farm's turning 70, and you're invited to the party. Join us September 12th through the 14th for a shot at over $170,000 in prizes and giveaways. We'll have a different giveaway for the first 500 guests each day. Free water bottles, canned koozies, or hats. Plus, enjoy free hot dogs or snacks while you shop special anniversary deals store-wide. Don't miss our 70th celebration, September 12th through 14th at Fleet Farm. For more details, go to fleetfarm.com/anniversary.
Jacob Jensen, matchmaker now, huh? You can match any person with the right vehicle.
Yep. Anyone.
What about the Brady Bunch?
Ford Transit.
What about the Grinch?
Ram pickup truck with a plow.
Okay, what about Porky Pig?
I'll find it. See? I told you I could find a vehicle for anybody.
That is amazing.
Well, some of us got to see a very healthy dosage of rainfall as we went throughout the evening, but now a lot of it has since moved out. We're still dealing with some light amounts, and we'll likely see some additional rain coming in as we go into the overnight period. For now, just holding on to some very light, almost sprinkles, just near Eau Claire, just north of Highway 12. A lot of this likely not even reaching the surface, but there could be a couple sprinkles out there. Otherwise, as we look at what we've already seen, we had that line of thunderstorms passing through close to Eau Claire earlier this evening. Now these are radar estimated rain totals, so not exact rain totals, but it can give you a pretty good idea of where exactly the rain fell. We saw the heaviest amounts just east of the Chippewa River, so really through about half of Eau Claire. Some folks got close to an inch, if not a little bit more, and some folks just saw a light little trace of it. We'll likely have some more rain coming in as we go into the overnight period, though, although it's going to be very sparse, mainly for areas east and north of I-94. We could see some more significant rainfall falling a little bit further into west central Wisconsin if we get some additional thunderstorm activity popping up within those showers. But for the most part, it looks like really anybody, especially west of the Mississippi, should be mostly dry for the rest of the night. Really, everyone should be completely dry then as we wake up tomorrow morning, and then we'll stay dry all the way through tomorrow afternoon. It's going to be sunny too. A lot of that cloud coverage already clearing out by the time we wake up in the morning, and then it's already 72 in La Crosse by 9 a.m. So that just goes to show it's going to be a little bit of a warm one out there. With all that moisture from the rain too sticking near the surface overnight, we'll likely have some areas of some patchy fog out there. Definitely not any of that dense fog that we saw earlier this week, just that patchy stuff mainly east of the Mississippi River Valley. It should be burning off pretty quickly though, and we should already be clear by the late morning hours around 10 a.m. But that is a good note though, because all that moisture is going to be near the surface. It'll likely be a little bit of a humid morning because these temperatures are going to stay fairly warm tonight. 65 in La Crosse, 63 in Eau Claire. Dew points are going to be right there. So it'll feel a little bit muggy in the morning hours and likely through the late morning. A little bit muggy in the afternoon, at least muggier than we typically are in September because these temperatures are going to get quite warm outside. 86 for your high tomorrow in La Crosse, 84 in Eau Claire. After that patchy fog moves out, then we'll likely have mostly sunny skies for the rest of the day. But again, it's going to feel a little bit more like the beginning of August out there with the temperatures and the humidity levels. We'll get even warmer then as we go into Sunday. Our average high this time of year is still sitting in the mid and upper 70s, so we'll be around 10 degrees, if not a little bit more above average as we go throughout this weekend. Sunday 88 and all the way into Monday and Tuesday, likely holding on to those warmer temperatures, starting to feel them fall slowly as we get towards the middle portion of this upcoming week. Then we can also see some additional rain chances filtering into the forecast, especially after Wednesday. Temperatures fall, but we'll likely have a little bit of a wetter pattern moving in. But by next weekend, at least this time this week, we'll have temperatures already falling back to near average. So we get a little bit of a taste of summer, or at least a goodbye to summer this weekend.
Yeah, a farewell, I think.
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you, Nicole. Coming up next in sports, it's the Friday Night Frenzy. Jacob and Cade have you taken care of for all the football highlights and scores from the area. Next.
This river wasn't dammed in a day, and GMC trucks weren't built overnight. Like every American achievement, they are a result of dedication. Over 100 years dedicated to the art of engineering and the ambition to always move this country forward. Get 0% APR on select Sierra 1500 models. Plus, get $4,500 purchase allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
At Johnson Tractor, we know farming isn't just a job, it's a way of life. That's why we're proud to be your trusted New Holland dealer, delivering top-of-the-line equipment and unmatched support. From the field to the barn, our team is here to keep you running strong with reliable service and expertise you can count on. Johnson Tractor, your New Holland dealer of choice. Visit us today and experience the difference.
We see you out there making the most of every moment.
Happy birthday, buddy.
One big, bright idea at a time. At Blaine's, we're glad to be part of it by offering best-in-class products and solutions at unbeatable farm and fleet prices. Right now, during our 70th anniversary sale, Lumberjack grilling pellets are buy one, get one half price for rewards members. And get $3 off Diamond Naturals dog food. Rewards members save an extra $2. Find value on the things you value. Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Being original.
If you want selection, then that's what we've got at King Furniture. More sofas, more recliners, more mattresses, more of everything. You're going to find whatever you want, and you're going to find plenty of it. And it's all priced to go with 0% easy payment plans available. And as always, free delivery. Just try that anywhere else. Come visit us today.
King Furniture.
Nice people, nice furniture.
If you have a crack like this, well, you have a problem. Today I'm learning how a cracked wall might mean your foundation is sinking.
It always points towards the area where it's sinking. For example, this corner here, we're down almost a full inch of drop.
Right, so that's going down and that's causing the crack.
Correct. And then this door, they don't even use that door anymore. It cannot open.
Innovative Basement Authority is now Groundworks. Schedule a free inspection.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
Hello everyone, I'm Jacob and that is Cade. Welcome to week number 4 of the Friday Night Frenzy.
After one game of conference play, tonight could give us a better idea of who will be chasing conference crowns.
In the MVC, Holman enters the night as one of 2 unbeaten teams.
Meanwhile, Sparta can at worst stay a game back of the conference lead with a win. Let's go there. Spartans visiting the Vikings. Holman rocking some play action on the first drive, and it works perfectly. Colin Williams to the wide open Jack Barth. He's going to be brought down just inside the 5, and it's only fitting. Barth gets to finish it off, takes the pitch to the edge, and strolls in 7-0 Holman. Start of the second, Everett Laufenberg dropping back. Doesn't have anything downfield, tries to escape, but Connor Degner slows him up, and Aiden Smith jars the ball loose. Smith falls on it, and Holman's in business. Offense doesn't take long to capitalize. Barth on the pitch near side, just making it look easy from 23 yards out. Vikings, they stay perfect on the year, 45-0 the final.
The MVC's other unbeaten team entering the night is Logan. The Rangers visiting Toma. First quarter, 3rd and long for Logan. Thomas Check trying to make something happen, but Toma's Giovanni Perez coming in with a huge sack, but on 4th down, Czech comes up big, finding Bubba Lever for the first down. The drive stays alive, and that sets up Czech for the quarterback keeper for the score. Visitors take a 6-0 lead. Jumping ahead to the second quarter, more from the Rangers. This time, Jamison Dagenhart fighting by defenders. Look out, coming to your living room right there. He's in for the score. Logan leads 14-0. And later, more from the Rangers. Czech calls his own number again, weaving by defenders on his way to the end zone. Logan goes on a win, 42-21.
Poncho's in handy tonight as a banged-up Onalaska welcomes Reedsburg. Second quarter, down 14. Anna going to get on the board. Ian Cole to the corner of the end zone, and Luke Siegel hauls it in. But the Beavers won all night in the trenches. Landon Purifoy up the gut. That makes it 26-7 in the third. Hilltoppers need a response, but Adam Kuhn has the ball punched out of his hands. Reedsburg pounces on it, and they'd score a play later. Reedsburg takes it 47-14.
Central trying to keep momentum going after a big win 7 days ago against Reedsburg. Baraboo on for a field goal attempt here, but it's blocked by Wyatt Foley. Ruben Smith runs it down near midfield. Then 2 plays later, it's the home run hitter for the Riverhawks. Christian Rudrud is his name, and scoring touchdowns is his game. The senior just shrugging off Thunderbirds on his way to a 44-yard scamper to make it 7-0. Defense of the home side stepping up as well. Harold Nachman swarms for the quarterback sack, and the next play after the punt, Gabe Service keeps it. The O-line makes a huge hole. 51 yards later, that is a Central TD. Riverhawks take it by 22.
Aquinas looking to stay unbeaten as they visit Gale Ettrick Trempealeau. How about some special teams? This is Brady Lee on the punt return after the Redhawks went on 3 and out. And yes, folks, he's going to take this one to the house. Aquinas goes up 6, only seconds in. Blue Gold's in the red zone. Now Marcus Clark scores on the Wildcat keeper. Aquinas up 14 after a 2-point conversion. And they weren't done there. Ryan Johnson, he's going to connect with the senior Logan Becker in the end zone to go up 20. Blue Gold's cruise over GET 49-14.
Over to Luther where the Knights taking on Black River Falls. A second half action. It's the Tigers looking for a deep shot, but it's Peter Sobolik down there. That's an interception for Luther. And Cade, he's looking to take this one all the way. He will go almost untouched into the end zone for the score. Luther now leads 26-20 late in the third quarter, and it's another interception for Luther. This time Trent Berg on the pick. And guess what? He will also take this one all the way to the end zone for this score. 34-20 now. The Tigers would make it a game late, but Luther comes away with a 34-32 win.
More scores from the Coulee. West Salem tops Westby in shutout fashion, and Arcadia with a big bounce-back win over Viroqua 38-0.
Big one in the Dairyland tonight. Pep and Alma visiting Blair Taylor. Let's get right to it. First Eagle possession, Justin Bergman would get the handoff, stiff arms his way for 6 and tells the fans, let me hear ya. Next, Alma possession, a little closer, but same man and same result. This time Bergman giving a nod to the Friday Night Frenzy cam right there. After multiple 2-point conversions, it's 16-zip. Wildcats needing answers. Look no further than Bo Trapp. 16-8. Here comes the rain, but that does not stop Bergman. He would get past the goal line. He is on a roll tonight. That's the hat trick right there, and that's enough, right, Cade? No, let's make it 4. 4 touchdowns for Justin Bergman in the first half alone as the Eagles will make the trek back home with a W.
Cochrane Fountain City keeps their shutout streak alive. They have not given up a point all year. They blank Augusta 54-0. The Pirates will face Blair Taylor next Friday, and Melrose Minduro beats Independence Gilmanton 47-8.
Not a single point given up in 4 games?
No.
Unheard of.
Unheard of. Just shutout after shutout. That defense is crazy. They've got a big one next weekend, maybe an even bigger one the week after that.
That's going to be fun. Big night for Justin Bergman. Get some sleep, man. That was a crazy performance as well, and some great stuff from the MVC. We got even more coming up next. We got 8-man action. 4th-ranked North Crawford taking on DeSoto. Do not touch that remote.
It's an easy puzzle to solve. The one app your phone can't live without. Bringing you local news, sports, streaming video, and a lot more. The News 8 Now app. Get it today. Oh, and good job on the puzzle.
You protected our rights, preserved our freedom, You may have even risked your life for us. Now, it's our turn to fight for you. Your local Wisconsin emergency, energy, and housing assistance providers and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund reward the service of our veterans with rental and energy support in their time of crisis. Apply today to get the fresh start you've earned.
I do like knowing the person that's sitting across from my desk. I've formed a lot of relationships over the years based on trust. When I see the look on a member's face, when I say, yes, this loan is good, you're good to go, it makes me happy. To me, being the team you can trust is honesty. When you do a loan with me at Firefighters Credit Union, like everything we do, it's not about the car, it's about you.
Everybody's welcome at Firefighters Credit Union.
Chevy makes America's most dependable trucks, like the rugged Colorado, the highly capable Silverado 1500, the powerful Silverado HD, and the uncompromising Silverado EV. In every Chevy truck, dependability comes standard.
It's Chevy Truck Month. Well-qualified buyers can get 2.9% financing for 72 months on Silverado 1500 models. Visit HometownChevy.com.
We know how hard your family can be in your home. Relax. We're more than just a flooring store. We're your partners that can create a home. Last a lifetime. Our flooring from Sealants is perfect for muddy feet
and waterborne fights.
Sealants Corporland in Coon Valley. Let us help you find the perfect flooring because our #1 priority is you. Stop in today.
Welcome back to the Friday Night Frenzy.
North Crawford is off to a big start this season. Trojans winning their games by an average of 60 points per game.
Tonight, they get their biggest test of the season, the DeSoto Pirates, who've allowed just 18 points this year. North Crawford visiting DeSoto this evening, and the Trojans brought their A-game. First drive for North Crawford, Colin Jacobus on the QB keeper, hits the hole, and he is gone. 34 yards to the house. It's 6-0 Trojans. Next North Crawford possession, Jacobus rolling left, loops back around, buying time, and throws a dot to Sawyer Steluka. Nobody around him. 78 yards for the score. Trojans go up 12. Pirates trying to answer. Finn Roble dropping back. He's taking a shot and going to connect with Jackson Trussoni. DeSoto inside the 10. But on 4th down, the Trojan defense comes up big. Riley Bromlin causing chaos, gets the sack, turnover on downs. North Crawford would add another as Landon Blah takes it in. Trojans roll 44-16.
The winner of Ithaca and Bangor will leave the night in first in the Scenic Bluffs. Pick this one up in the third. Ithaca down 8. Houston Garcia Bolin cutting by defenders. Big pickup to move the sticks. Later that drive, Garcia Bolin from short punches it in. We're all tied up at 8. On the ensuing kickoff, Bangor's Sawyer Jacobson is going to be zipping away from defenders, taking off down the sideline. The home team would take the lead back. Now, Ithaca would have a last chance heave in the final seconds that would fall short, and the Cardinals hang on to win a thriller 16-8.
Caston also tied for the Scenic Bluffs lead as they top the lead in 49-8, and Hillsboro as well. They beat Necedah 53-14.
In the Ridge and Valley, Wazeeka, Steuben, Seneca welcoming Riverdale tonight. The Blue Goals, they keep rolling. They are unbeaten on the season, 44-15 the final there.
Unbeaten Spring Grove visiting Houston. Early first quarter, Spring Grove's defense comes up big. Ricardo Reynolds forces the fumble, Lions ball. However, they're unable to capitalize. Houston's offense gets in a rhythm. Lee Klunder takes it around the outside for the 11-yard touchdown run. Hurricanes lead to the second. More Houston. Hector Steinfeld finds Axel Vicks, who rumbles in for the 16-yard touchdown. They extend their lead to 16. Spring Grove looking to respond. Dylan Halverson finds Caden Gerard on the sideline. 1st and goal Lions, and they punch it in. Jacob Salome 2-yard touchdown. Spring Grove still down 10. And the Hurricanes, they hand Spring Grove their first loss of the year, 24-18.
Cotter looking to win 3 straight for the first time since 2012 as they host Lake City. The Ramblers would storm out of the gates early courtesy of the quarterback Dane Guzzo, who turns on the Jets, takes the rock to the house himself to get his team on the board. Just a few minutes later, senior Isaac Menke rips off an impressive run of his own, racing all the way to the end zone to put the blue and white up by 2 scores before the end of the first quarter. Cotter would ride that momentum to a dominating 53-22 victory over the Tigers.
The Winona Windhawks notched their second win of the season as they topped Faribault 33-8. And Caledonia can't get much going on offense. They fall 13-3 to Triton.
And the La Crescent Hoka Lancers take one on the chin as they fall to Goodhue by a final of 56-20. Kate, how about that 8-man game? That was some fun
intense.
action.
I told you in the pregame show, there's always so much action, and they definitely proved it tonight. Colin Jacobus, I mean, he is a lightning rod out there for the Trojans, and look out for them to do some damage in the playoffs later this year.
He's a baller. Coming up here from Packers head coach Matt LaFleur after his team's dominating performance last night. We'll preview some games for tomorrow as well. Don't go anywhere.
Hear everything but the gunshot. Introducing Soundgear Phantom, the world's first custom Bluetooth-compatible and rechargeable hearing protection and enhancement device, blocking loud, harmful noises while giving you that edge to hear better while hunting.
Better Hearing Center, 11th and Main on Alaska.
The search for savings stops here at Black River Furniture Outlet, Wisconsin's best price furniture store. Stop in and check out our Poly outdoor furniture, relaxing swivel gliders, loves, and dining sets, available to customize. Inside, shop a huge lineup of Ashley, Catnapper, and Best Home Upholstery. Reclining or stationary sofas, loves, or sectionals available. Set the table or make the bed with sets from Ashley Furniture, and find the perfect rug to tie your home together. Family and veteran-owned, Black River Furniture Outlet, Black River Falls.
Soar into a new career at Eagle Crest Communities.
After high school, I joined Eagle Crest Communities. I did not know what I wanted to do for a career, and I really found a passion for working with our senior population. They care about me just as much as I care about them. Being able to be a part of their day is a really special thing for me, and it's given me a purpose in life.
Learn more at eaglecrestlife.org.
All right, bring it in. We got a lot of square footage to cover this season. Square feet! It's all about zone coverage. Make sure we got adequate flow through the routes. Coverage! We got to lock down those escape routes. Block the drafts. Draft! We got our best 5, Caden, Noah, BJ, Tanner, Jake. You got to protect Goodman. He's bringing the heat. And Fuego. All on you, Goodman. Make us proud.
Bring the heat this season. Call G&T.
For the best senior air conditioning guaranteed.
Right now at US Cellular, you can get 4 free phones plus 4 lines for $90.
Hey, we're tired of having the wool pulled over our eyes with these hidden requirements. What aren't we seeing?
Yeah. Do we get our choice of free phones?
Yep, you get the latest phones.
I bet we have to trade in our old phones, though.
Nope, sure don't.
Wow.
High 5. Almost. Higher. Yes. Nope.
Get 4 phones plus 4 lines for $90 with no trade-in, and we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. US Cellular, built for us.
Hear everything but the gunshot. Introducing Soundgear Phantom, the world's first custom Bluetooth-compatible and rechargeable hearing protection and enhancement device, blocking loud, harmful noises while giving you that edge to hear better while hunting.
Better Hearing Center, 11th and Main on Alaska.
Welcome back to the Friday Night Frenzy. Well, if the Packers didn't send a statement with their Week 1 win against the Lions, Kate, then last night's display against the Commanders, they had to have raised some eyebrows.
Oh, yeah.
While the Green Bay offense looked efficient, especially in the first half, for the second straight week, it was the defense that really took over and just dominated against the top offense in football from a year ago. And 4 of the sacks of Jaden Daniels, 8 pressures, and just 51 rushing yards allowed. Tell some of that story, and Matt LaFleur couldn't be happier with how Jeff Hafley's unit looked through 2 weeks.
Relentless. Just physical, aggressive, attacking. The play style is exactly what we want from these guys, and it always starts with the energy and effort. That's gonna get you through and can overcome for some of the mistakes. So
The Packers now have 9 days to rest up and get ready for their first road test of the year against the Browns.
Badgers with a huge test on the road tomorrow as the Cardinal and White visit Alabama. UW looking for their first win over the Crimson Tide since, Jacob, get this, 1928. Wisconsin's first visit to Bryant-Denny Stadium kicks off at 11 on ABC.
That is a long time. Gophers hitting the road for the first time this season as they'll visit the California Bears. Minnesota looking for their first win over an ACC school. Yes, Cal is that now since 2022. But grab some caffeine if you're staying up late. Kickoff 9:30 tomorrow evening.
The saying is, good things come to those who wait, and the UWL football team is hoping that's the case for them, as after a bye week to start their 2025 campaign, an 11-hour drive out east of Pittsburgh, the Eagles are finally ready to throw down on the gridiron tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Despite all those outside factors, it's a very good start. Tartan's team, who entered ranked 18th in the country. With the extra long wait, Coach Janis says he's excited to see what his guys can do.
A longer camp, with no week one, so we've kind of had to make it fun. Otherwise, it'd be pretty miserable if we just sat in training camp for 3.5 weeks with that. So really happy with this group. I think the speed and the physicality when we go team with this group is pretty darn impressive.
And Winona State will look to make it 2 straight wins, and they'll travel to Minnesota State Moorhead tomorrow. Kickoff set for noon from Moorhead.
How about some September baseball? Brewers welcoming in St. Louis for the first of a 3-game series. Third inning, I think the first time I've ever seen this. Jackson Churio with a sac fly. The ball bounces off the helmet of Caleb Durbin, and Joey Ortiz comes around to score. And then in the 4th, Jake Bowers continues to swing a hot bat with a gapper to left center. Isaac Collins slides home safely. And then in the 7th, Christian Yelich gives the crew some insurance. A deep shot to center. Milwaukee gets the win 8-2.
That's a good way to use your head right there.
That is. I mean, he definitely was trying to do that, right?
Absolutely. Still to come, our play of the night. You're watching the Friday Night Frenzy.
Craving authentic Mexican flavors? Look no further than Señor Villa. At Señor Villa, we bring the taste of Mexico to your table every day. Join us for our unbeatable $5 lunch specials packed with flavor and value. And don't miss our nightly specials where the fiesta never ends. Señor Villa, where great food meets great value. Visit us today. Señor Villa, the taste of Mexico you've been craving.
For over 40 years, La Crosse Glass and Overhead Door has been the go-to company for anything glass and door. We offer a large stock inventory of CEHI garage doors to help you find the perfect fit. As a locally owned business, we take pride in our work and always get the job done. From commercial glass and glazing to residential glass and CEHI garage doors, we have the experience and expertise to help you. Call or visit our website today.
For 100 years, Drury's Furniture in Fountain, Minnesota has been turning houses into homes. Family owned for 4 generations, community loved, and crafted with care because your home deserves the best. Shop now during our 100-year celebration and take advantage of store-wide sale prices and free delivery. Our gift to you. Celebrate a century of quality, style, and tradition. Find your perfect piece today. Drury's Furniture in Fountain, Minnesota. Shop now during our 100-year celebration. Family owned for 100 years.
Interested in a heat pump for your home? Here at G&T, we've got an offer to sweeten the deal. Qualified customers can get up to $8,000 off a new Goodman heat pump system and a $2,000 tax credit for this year. In most cases, you'll pay less for this heat pump and furnace system installation, as well as over time with its efficiency and energy savings. Seriously, a Goodman heat pump that's smaller and more efficient for less. Plus, it's installed by an amazing team of skilled technicians with quality you can count on and experience you can trust. Interested? Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
The Ultimate fan would know that the Packers played their first ever road game in Ishpeming, Michigan.
An Ultimate fan would know that Coach LaFleur was the 15th head coach and that he won 7 out of his first 8 games.
If anyone should decide who the Ultimate Packers fan is, I should make that call.
Coach LaFleur?
Could you make the cut and become the Quick Trip Ultimate Packers fan presented by Coca-Cola Zero Sugar?
One lucky fan will win a prize pack that includes $50,000 and 2 tickets to every Packers home and away game next season. Full rules at QuickTrip.com/sweepstakes.
Welcome back to the Friday Night Frenzy. Cade, time for our play of the night.
We got to go back to this North Crawford team, Jacob, because Colin Jacobus was looking like Lamar Jackson on this play. Rolling left, loops back around, and on a full sprint, puts this ball right on target. Sawyer Steluka takes it the rest of the way, 78 yards, as North Crawford improved to 4-0 on the year.
That is a dangerous team. Looking forward to seeing what they can do the rest of the year. Tip your cap to them on that performance tonight. But a big one next week in town, Cade, at the NBC. What are you looking forward
North
to?
side versus South side. The battle for the Arc.
Yes.
I mean, how can you not get excited for that? Logan undefeated on the year. Central undefeated in conference. Doesn't get much better than that.
And we will be there. We'll be talking to one of the coaches. So make sure you tune in next week and find out who we're talking to next Friday. But that'll do it for us tonight. Thanks for joining us. For Cade Overton, I'm Jacob Lenzendorf. Have yourself a fantastic weekend.